Hey, so a buddy of mine called me a few weeks ago and asked me if I want to go fishing. He said he's got this buddy who's got a really nice boat. He says he wants to take me fishing on it. I said, hey man, I'm in there on that. You know, I mean, I like to go. And he's like, hey, this guy's got everything. He's got lots of money. And you ain't got to bring nothing. You ain't got to bring your pole. And I was like, hey, Earl's bringing his pole. You know what I'm saying? I want to use another man's fish pole. That's like, I don't know, that's weird. So anyways, so I get out there in the morning, you know, I meet him out at my buddy's house, and we ride over there with him, and he's got his boat in a nice, he called it a slip, I guess. And beautiful. I mean, dude, he drops this boat down in the water. It's like a 30-foot boat, man. It's got a radio and a TV. It's got a grill on it. This man had a grill on his boat. I don't know if y'all ever been on a boat where a man had a grill on it, but I mean, my John boats, they ain't got no grills on them, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so we gets out, you know, and he's like, I'm like, well, how far are we going out, you know? And he says, oh, we're gonna get out there, get out to the thing, and it's like a 2-hour boat ride. I'm like, good Lord, I ain't know I was getting to go on a cruise. Man, he's got food on his boat, he's got snacks, he's got drinks, he's got a grill, and you know, we're trolling along, and we get out there, and this boat's got like 37 motors on it, I think it had. Anyways, we get out there, it's the nicest boat I ever seen. So this guy gets out there, and he's like, man, this first time I ever had my boat out this far. And I'm like, oh, well, that's scary. I guess we don't know where he's fishing's at, you know. And so he's all telling me, and I mean, it is what it is, and I'm excited, I'm ready. We get to the spot, and we start dropping our reels down, and he says it's like 110 feet deep or something. And you know, I'm dropping my reel, and this dude's got his fishing pole out, and he got this big old expensive reel, and I think it had a little diamond. I think he had it bedazzled. Is that what they call it, bedazzles? Anyway, he had bedazzles on it, I think, because it was so fancy. So anyways, I'm sitting there, you know, and I'm fishing with this dude, and he's got all the gear on, you know, he's got his mask on, he looks like a Skeletor. And I was asking, I was like, you got a He-Man mask in there? We could sword fight with our fishing poles or something. He just looked at me like I was stupid, but I mean, I thought it was funny. Shoot. Anyways, but he's got all the gear. He's got everything going, you know, and he's got this fancy reel with its bedazzles, and he's got on the shoes, and everything matches, and, you know, rich people fishing, I guess. But so this fella, he gets his reel out, and he starts to drop it down, and as soon as he did it, it just exploded in a bird's nest. And I'm like, man, what in the world you do? He's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, where's the button to make it stop? And I'm like, what? Well, that's your finger. He goes, no, there's a button. You like, you know, when you cast it out, there's a button that makes it stop. Where's that button at? He goes, why did it do this? Well, I'm starting to realize, I don't think this feller's ever been fishing before. He got this big old fancy fishing boat, and I start looking around, and, you know, this boat's brand new. And all his clothes is brand new. My shirt's got stains on it from fish blood and guts and everything else, you know. But not his. His shirt looked like he just bought it at JCPenney's or something. But he got his Maury, whatever that thing's called, shirt on. Maury Jim, that's it, Maury Jim. Anyways, and so I asked him, I said, hey man, his name's Bill. I think Bill or Bob, I don't remember. Anyways, I said, hey man, you ever been fishing before? And he goes, no, this is my first time. He goes, I've been watching that dude on TV, and I thought I'd get my boat and stuff and start fishing. That's what I brought y'all for, is to show me how to fish. And I'm like, well, dude, I mean, I know how to fish in the lake and up in the shore, but I ain't never been out this far unless I'm on a charter or with somebody else that knows how to fish. I was like, you don't just come out here to go fishing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but so he didn't know how to catch. I mean, so anyways, we get the bird's nest out of his net, or his fishing reel there, and we kind of show him how to use it. And I found a spin caster reel for him, and I said, you need to use this one, buddy. You don't want to be messing with these other reels. You'll spend your whole day doing like this, you know. And he said, oh, all right. And I showed him how to drop his line down, and man, I gotta tell you, he hooks up on this fish. I'm not sure what it was, some kind of a parrotfish or something is what they said. But he fought this fish like it was the biggest, most powerful thing. He was breathing heavy and reeling and jerking and pulling on it, man. And screaming like a little girl. A fish comes up and he's like, oh, okay, awesome, man, that's crazy, wow, you know. And I said, well, you gotta take it off your hook. He looks at me, he's like, well, no, can you do that? I said, what? You want me to take your fish? You a grown-ass man. You take your own. He goes, I don't like touching slimy stuff. And the way he said it, it made me think maybe he likes touching slimy stuff, if you know what I'm saying. The wrong kind of slimies. Anyways, so we had fun, but this dude, the whole day, he ain't take no pictures with fish because he wouldn't hold them. I ain't holding up your fish for it. He took a picture of one fish. He did take, he held the line, and he had this little snapper on there, little red snapper. He's holding the line with the fish dangling like my daughter does, because she won't touch the fish either. Man, what in the world was this dude doing? Anyways, so I tell my buddy Bass Assin that invited me to go with him. I said, when we got back, I was like, dude, I mean, that's a nice boat. It got a grill on it. We ate steak in the middle of the ocean on his boat. I said, hey, we can go fishing with that dude anytime you want, but dude, can he not go? Anyways, I mean, he was a nice guy and all, but good Lord, dude. I wish I was rich enough to just go, I want to try that out and buy the most expensive stuff there is. Anyways, so the moral of the story is, when you got a buddy that's got a rich friend and he wants to go fishing, make sure he knows how to fish. Because if not, you might be catering or chartering for the day. And I didn't know what I was doing either, so. But I mean, I know how to touch a fish. But good Lord. Anyways, y'all, God bless. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the story.